Hello friends, I know I look really scary right now. I got zits all over my face and I think my camera's really crooked, but I don't know for sure. I didn't feel like getting ready for this video because, well, I was too lazy, and honestly right after I film this video, I'm gonna go lay outside because it's like gonna be 80 degrees today and I wanna get tan. So I'm gonna go do that and then literally do nothing for the rest of my day. But I really wanted to film this video for you because, as most of you guys know, I have a awful shopping problem. Not only going out shopping, but online shopping. Woo! Now I have 6 places to tell you, but 5 of them are strictly only online shopping. But then one of them is actually a store that you can go to, but I like shopping online for them because I don't have one here. So I don't have these in any particular order, like from best to worst. I wouldn't do a worst one because if it was awful, I wouldn't show it or tell you guys about it. The first one I'm going to talk about is called 6pm.com. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of this, but it's just a site where you can buy, I mean, there's like a lot of things, but I really like it for shoes. They have lots of tennis shoes or nicer shoes, like going out, high heels, boots, you know, whatever types of shoes you want. But I love this website, and I also really love shoes. But I think my favorite thing to get from there would be like Nikes. I love buying any Nike tennis shoes. They have really good options and very good deals. It's not like I'm gonna get a pair of Nikes for like $25. Now that would be nice, but I mean, for some really expensive pair of Nikes, they have them for a good like $60, which is actually really good. But that's, I mean, a pair that's like super expensive, but you can also get like a pair for like 50, anywhere from like, I think the cheapest I've seen for like a pair of Nikes would be like 40, and I know you can get that other places, but these are like really nice pair of Nikes. They're not like an older pair or an older model. They're like really nice brand new pairs. So anyway, I really love that site for some Nike tennis shoes. You can also get clothes. I've never gotten any clothes though, but I bet they're really good. Okay, next site is kind of a love-hate relationship, but it would be Zulily. I like Zulily a lot. The only downside to Zulily is that you can't return things, and I have bought a pair of shoes before that didn't fit me, but I couldn't return them. I was able to sell them to someone else for almost the price that I got them for online, but that is just one thing I really don't like about them, and it usually does take like 2 to 3 weeks for your package to get here, like almost always. That is kind of annoying, but yet they're like a very good site. Like, it will never take more than, like, what they tell you is what it is, and they have very good stuff on there. They have like tons of designer name or like designer brand stuff for cheaper. I have gotten clothes from there, shoes from there. I loved it all. I've only had one problem with that one pair, but I mean, I thought it would fit me, but I actually was wrong ordering the size I got anyway, so it was my fault. But yeah, I just couldn't take it back. So overall though, I do love Zilly. I love Zilly, but I also love Zulily. So yeah, I do like Zulily a lot. It's just the like no return policy that I don't really like. Next site could somewhat be sketchy, but I've had a good experience with it, so I figured I would tell you guys, but it's called AliExpress.com, or I think it also could be called Alibaba. I don't know, it just reminds me of Aladdin every time I see it. But I have bought in my favorite pair of Nikes from them. That's all I've bought from there. I haven't bought other things. I think you could look for whatever on that website. I only specifically looked for shoes, and they have tons of shoes on there. The weird thing about it though is like, it's kind of like a weird eBay site in a way. Like, you have to find a seller that you like think you can trust or has good reviews, and some of them do, but yet it takes a while to get your package. It took a good 2 weeks for me, which I expected because it's out of the country, so that wasn't like a problem or anything. But yeah, there's a lot of people that can sell items from that site, and some of them are, I don't know, like it's really hard. Like, you do have to have, like, you just have to trust your instincts on whoever you pick, because you're either gonna pick a good one or a bad one. And I've known people to have a awful experience, and like they never got their stuff, or it was awfully made. That is not a word, but it was made awful. But yeah, I loved my shoes that I got from there, and I've had many people comment on them and say that they love them, and yeah, they are my favorite pair of Nikes. So that is a good review for AliExpress. Yeah, go try them. Okay, next one is ThredUp. It's like an online consignment store, guys. It's so awesome. I've only actually bought one thing from there, so I don't know why I'm like so excited to talk about it and giving it great reviews. But I know other people who have bought things from there and they love it just as much, and they've bought more than me. But it's just so cool because I love consignment stores and, well, thrift stores and all that. Any thrift shopping I love. So it's really cool to me that this is an online one, and they have like tons and tons of stuff, like literally so much stuff. Okay, sorry, my eye is itching so bad. I bought a romper from there, which it fit me fine. It was just longer than I wanted it to be, so I think I did wear that a couple times, and then I ended up giving it away. But it was really cute, and it was exactly what I wanted. It was exactly what the picture looked like. I just am kind of shorter, so it didn't really fit me as well as I wanted it to. But yeah, I seriously, guys, check that site out. And I've actually had a lot of you guys mention it to me before, and I've heard of it before you guys had talked about it with me. But overall, yeah, I love it. Check out that website, especially if you love deals like that. It is kind of one of those you're like, well, I don't know if it's gonna fit me, because usually with already worn clothes, it could be stretched out, or I mean, I don't know, and you never know what that brand's gonna be like. You just really never know. But I don't know, it's worth taking the risk, I guess, right? So check it out. Said I didn't have a favorite, but this is literally my favorite online shopping store ever, and it is called justfab.com. Guys, really though, like, they have so many just like cute shoes. Like, I'm literally getting excited. I just really want to go get my computer right now and go buy some more shoes because I'm that obsessed. I think I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 pairs, if not more, shoes from justfab.com. It is, okay, it's kind of interesting. You sign up for it and you can become a VIP member, which I am. But the only thing about being a VIP member is that, like, you're supposed to buy a pair of shoes every month. And since you're a member and they have like your card number and all, they will automatically charge you $35.99. Is that what it is? $35.99? Wow. $39.99. Wow, I don't even remember this. Wow, I've just said wow a million times, but I'm just surprised. That's my favorite site. I shop in there so much, I totally forgot the price of all the shoes. But anyway, I think it's $39.99 or $35.99, either way. That's what the price of all the shoes there are. I mean, there's some that are a little bit cheaper, but they're all pretty much the same price. And yeah, the only thing is that they will charge you if you don't buy a pair of shoes that month. But if you remember, within the first few days of the first month, at the beginning of the month, you can skip that month and they won't charge you. So I mean, they've charged me a couple times because I've forgotten to skip, but usually I set an alarm, so I do remember to skip and they don't charge me. But if they charge you, it's fine. You still have that credit and that money. It's not like they just took the money and you don't have it anymore. They give you a credit on there, so you still have that money, and then whenever you're ready to buy a pair of shoes, you just use that credit and then you got your shoes. So in a way, I feel like I'm getting a free pair of shoes, but I'm really not, because they still took my money and I had to pay for it with that money later on. But either way, guys, I have never had a problem with their shoes. They all fit true to size. They all look so awesome, and just how they do online, I love them, and they're all really good quality, especially for the price. So yeah, I don't know, I really, really, really like it. Check it out. I got so excited talking about that right there. Wow, guys, I have a serious problem. Okay, and the last place I wanted to talk to you guys about that I said I shop online, but is actually also a department store that you can go to is, wow, I just lost the name, Nordstrom Rack. I love Nordstrom Rack. I like Nordstrom in general. It's just more expensive than what I would want to pay for stuff. But Nordstrom Rack I really like because I can get really awesome designer brand name stuff for cheaper. Anytime I went to California, I always tried to get there if we had time. I've bought in a dress from there before. I think I got some shoes from there too. I don't know. I really like Nordstrom Rack. Hautlook, I think those are like together. If you guys ever heard of Hautlook.com, I think those two are like together, because anytime I try to sign into it, it goes to Outlook. Or anytime I try to sign into Outlook, it goes to Nordstrom Rack. So I'm really confused how all that works. But either way, I actually think those two are the same. But I think Outlook is actually like only online. So I just probably really confused you guys right there, because I really confused myself right there. But either way, NordstromRack.com is where it's at, so you guys can check that one out too. Alright, so now I talked about so much online shopping, I really just want to go shopping now, and I can't. Well, I can, but I don't need to, because I've been shopping way too much and I spend too much money. It's a serious problem. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys haven't heard of any of these sites, you guys should check them out. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and if you have, comment down below with any experience. Was it good? Was it bad with any of those sites that I mentioned? I don't know, I just want to know. I've had good experiences pretty much with all of them. Well, obviously I like them enough to tell you guys about them, so I did have somewhat of a good experience. But anyway, yeah, I love all those websites, so check them out if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching. Stay neat. I will talk to you guys another day, like maybe Thursday, because that's when I'm supposed to talk to you again. I really got a yawn. Oh, that was a good one. It just didn't last long. Okay, I gotta go. Okay, bye.